I'm a former investment banker. I was working in a few banks and was managing uh, Luxembourgish fund. I would like to speak today to discuss a little bit the KYC and ML procedure and exaggerated form of that. Uh, the most difficult part of the onboarding process of in every bank and every institutional financial institution is a compliance KYC and ML procedure in terms of providing different kind of documents, proving the transparency of your business, the legality of your funds, and so on. But at the same time, very often compliance officers are asking too much documents, which sometimes are not really related to your business, to the nature of your business, the legality of your funds, and so on. So in that case, we are trying to think, why do I need to provide all that stuff? Because because the main thing right now for all the banks, and the main reason is to be sure and to understand that the source of funds, source of origin of the beneficial owner is legal. This is the key question, is the main question of all the I think all the banks all over the world. So the essence of ML procedure is very simple. It includes only three main topics. First one is the beneficiary is the real owner of a legal business. The beneficiary is not a participant of any political or criminal activities, and the beneficiary's operations and partners are transparent. All the others, I don't know, phone bills, bills for electricity, and so on, it's just an addition. But very often, these documents for some of the compliance officers are becoming even more important than the nature and the sense and the sense of business of the beneficial owners. So, of course, there are some rules which are which are constant, and these rules have to be followed by all the banks. So, we are not open the account for mostly for bad persons, for criminals, for blacklisted persons like companies, countries, for businesses related to drugs, weapon, human trafficking, and so on. All the other is just the pure subject of internal policy of different banks, comparing to their uh, development strategy. So I can give you one example of a bank that was working in Luxembourg. It was a Latvian bank, but it has their own independent license, a Luxembourgish license, and they were onboarding only CIS countries clients, which was which actually was a nonsense because most of the Luxembourgish banks were considering the clients from CIS countries as a high risk clients. So one regulation, one license, and 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 very different attitude and the policy. So it's very subjective. Uh, One more very important factor is the responsibility or unwillingness to take responsibility among the ML and KYC officers. If the business is not very understandable from first point of view, if it's not just trading of goods, if it's uh, online selling or I don't know any kind of not good trading business, very often officers just do not want to go inside the company, go inside the business. They will just refuse, and this is it. So the bank is very bureaucratic, and banks are the example of one of the bureaucratic examples and the structures in the world. So nobody wants to take the responsibility. And if you are not trading oil or some exact good, it's better to refuse the client instead of trying to understand and to onboard him. So very important thing is working as a team. as a sales manager who is attracting clients in the bank, as his account manager who is with the client all the time during his working in the bank, and of course the compliance officers. So in my suggestion, the sales managers have to pre-check clients' profiles for providing them to compliance department. It will save a lot of time. So this is the uh, main aspects which will influence on a good and good quality and fast onboarding process in terms of ML and KYC. So officers should pay special attention to web search. They have to be more more educated how to search via Google, because it's still the most popular and very effective way to find any kind of information about the owners of the company, directors, and so on. Banks and compliance team have to be access to pay government registries. Of course, internal, very good, well-tailored KYC and ML procedure, like a manual uh, for the video identification with the beneficiary. Not it's the sense of that video is not just to show your passport and to show your passport in front of your face and to see that it's me. No, sometimes there are a lot of questions still remaining um, among the compliance officers, so they could just having the video conference helps them to understand the nature of the business, to discuss with the client to ask him some questions, and finally to make the decision. Of course, qualified ML officers, not the guys, young guys and ladies who are just finished their schools because they have no experience. It's very important to be experienced in this case of onboarding the clients, because if you don't understand the sense of the nature of the business, uh, you will not be able to help the client uh, become a client, the potential client to become a banking client. Team working, as I said before, it's a team working of clients, sales managers, and ML officers. Professional introducers entitled to verify the client's identity. If you have some agents who are tracking clients and working as an agent, you have to legitimize their verification of the client's identity. And the last one, combining bank and payment solution onboarding procedure. From bank side, it's individual approach, try to work with the client individually, and payment systems include the online verification and online uh, process of applying documents. So these are the key factors which influence on the KYC and ML good procedure and fast. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.